Buru y Boya Bucheche, everybody in Cyberland. It's your favorite Palo. Decided to do a video while I was driving because I got a little bit of a drive ahead of me. So what better way than to philosophize on Ifa, Ocha, Legumi, Afro-Cubano, the faith, the beautifulness of it all. But I want to kind of talk to you about something. So I get a message from my bank talking about this stimulus check coming in, and the first thing that pops into my head is, what obligations, what investments, where should I put this money? Because if you have not realized, every time you have a dollar, it's an investment. Where do you put that dollar in? And it's very important that we understand that we have a lot of obligations, especially for those who are tuned in. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Me personally, I have tons of spiritual commitments that I need to ensure that are squared away, taken care of. So, an extra $1,200 in the bank account helps me put money towards that. So, obviously, like I tell everyone else, obviously I have a full-time job, a career, a profession. So, as much as I would love to be a babalao and live off of the faith and eat, sleep, drink the faith, I do, but I got to share that time, unfortunately, with my profession. So, with that said, let's talk about investments, because that's what I really want to do, because I think COVID-19 has given us an opportunity here. A lot of people are being told to stay home. That's one. A lot of people are going to get this free money if you're in the United States. That's two. Time and money is not something that's typically on your laps every day. I created a schedule because although I'm still working, because I'm considered mission essential for my job, it has freed up some time because I'm not working all the time. And with that said, I created a weekly schedule, something I should have done a long time ago. It just, at a certain point, you do things on second nature and it becomes muscle memory. I was talking to one of my godsons today. He was going through a situation, but he called me about something, and he did everything right, but he wanted to verify because it took some time. But it goes to show you what that muscle memory is designed for. Your mind, your ori, is a lot stronger than you think. Let's get back to the investment part. So when it talks about time, typically you're always going to see, I have about 4 days out of the week where are committed and slotted, scheduled, okay, on my calendar to do certain things. One, on Sundays, I typically am dealing with the egg moves. I'm helping my wife with her boveda. We're making sure everything's clean, the house is ready to go, because on Monday, I attend the Warriors. I attend and refresh all the Santos, okay, the Ochas, okay. On Tuesday, I refresh all the Orishas, okay. On Wednesday, I take that time specifically to attend myself, meditation, okay, because you got to do that. You got to sit down and you got to understand who you are. For anyone who's received the mano of Arula, which is equal fa, abu faka, okay, depending if male or female, you received your sign, you received your destiny, you understand who your guardian is. Those things are the things that you need to reflect on. So right there in my hands, I count 4 solid days where I have to work myself. Not to include for babalaos, and this is just me, this is my interpretation of Ifa. You should always have a few hours a day where you have to study Ifa. So 7 days a week I'm doing something. So COVID-19 freed up some time. You know what that means? I get to invest more into the faith. Okay? That's just my concept of time and what COVID-19, because I think we talk a lot about the ugly, but we don't talk about the positives. Okay? Ugly, you can turn on CNN and Fox News and you can see all the ugly all day. They'll make sure to tell you. So now let's talk about the money. Okay, $1,200. Okay, I think I've mentioned this in a few videos in the past. Please, 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 be careful what you do with your money. Invest it wisely. I tell people all the time, doesn't matter where you're at around the world. You need help trying to find a Palo, you need help trying to find a Sandero, whatever. Let me know. I know people in many places around the world. I could probably link you up. If not, I can help you myself. But here's the point. The point is, make sure that when you go to somebody because you feel in your heart that this is the person that is going to be your spiritual leader. Okay? So when you go out searching for sanderos, blah, 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 follow your gut. Follow your heart. Follow your ori. Pay attention. It's 2020. Okay? The year 2020. You know what that means? That means that there's an opportunity for you to research. And I'm not telling you to go online and believe everything you read either. But I'm saying you have to use your ori to a certain extent. Because at the end of the day, you have to research what you are getting yourself into. Because spiritually, this is a life-changing event. And you want to make sure you get it right. Alright? That's one, because your godparents are stuck with you. And you're stuck with those godparents. I take my responsibility as a godfather very, very seriously. And, you know, not everybody's designed to teach, not everybody's designed to be a godfather, but they do it anyway. Same thing with, you know, sometimes I believe that not everybody's designed to be a father, you know, and have children, but, you know, it is what it is, and, you know, I'm not here to judge, but some are better than others, right? So if you're going to make that investment, make that investment. If you're going to spend those $1,200 because you want to receive warriors and your awofaka, your ikofa, then do it. But just make sure you do it to an extent where it's not something that you're going to have to burden later on and kind of figure out. Okay? With that said, okay, use those $1,200. Invest them. Okay? Maybe you have everything you need to do. And maybe your ire is investing in some form of monetary value, stock markets or mutual funds, you name it. I mean, I dig into all that myself. Then go ahead and do it. But the moral of the story here is, what I see in a positive of the COVID-19 is that it gives you back time and it gives you back money. Yes, it's bringing death to the world. It's bringing more stressors to family. Okay, you're going to get some relief money. Use the money for the right things. If you're not going to use it for the right things, then you know, you may find yourself in a bigger rut. Invest. Use that money for good. Use that time that you have now for good. Because we all been in a situation where, you know, life gets ahead of us. Next thing you know, you wake up the next day and it's, you know, 5 years later. And all the things that you said you wanted to do, you never did. Don't find yourself in that position. So I just want to kind of just partake a little bit of what I was thinking about when I think about COVID-19 and I think about all the reaction that is going on. And now you have some extra time, you got some extra money. Let's think about how we can flip that negative to a positive, because I think it's very, very important. But with that said, as always, I'm going to start doing a video a day. That's my intent. Why? Because I think now a lot of people got some time, and if my video pops up and you guys got something to see, I like to keep them short and no more than 10 minutes, because I know everybody's time is valuable. So use it wisely. So Iburu, Boya, Bucheche. Remember the moral of the story: time and money. Okay, you got those stimulus checks, you got a little bit of time, use them wisely.